Hello YouTube. For my next installment for my as of yet unnamed YouTube channel, I've decided to do a little bit of electrical work. So I have this lighting fixture in my bedroom, which has been here since we bought the house. I purchased a different lighting fixture a long time ago, which is this, and my girlfriend has been wanting me to install it for the last couple years now, but I, for some reason, have never found the time to do it. So this is going to be an instructional video on how to install a lighting fixture in your house. Okay, so first and foremost, I have not yet turned off the electricity. So I will now go into the garage and turn off the electricity. So on the back of this fixture, you'll see a white, a black, and a bare metal. Bare metal is the ground, the white is what they call common, and this is your hot. There's also mounting holes here, and it should come with mounting hardware, wire nuts, screws, bolts, and all that stuff. And this little piece of paper, that's probably instructions or some stupid crap like that. You don't really need that. You can just take that and throw it in the trash. Because all it does is tells you how things hook up or something. It's just a suggestion, so you throw that away. Okay, the easiest thing to do now is to take out the bulbs, put them here. One thing I hate about these type of videos is, people usually make a 30-minute video for something so stupid. It really just takes a matter of minutes, so I'm going to try to keep this one short, or as short as possible. Hold on a second. Okay, you don't really need to take it apart to that level, but I'm trying to make it a little easier to manage with one hand when I'm, recording things, and there's less things to fall and break. Okay, so up here, this is your junction box, where you plug everything into. This is going to be your ground. This is the same white and black wire. So from here, it's pretty obvious. You just match the two wires together. And here we have, it's kind of hard to, okay, there. We have the ground that comes from the house. We have a white and a black. I guess the really interesting part will be figuring out how and where to put the holes. So in this case here, to get this front plate off, there you go, you pull these off. I've already removed two, and that will allow you to bring this plate off. Whatever you do, don't take those screws out. By looking at it, you would think that taking these screws out would take that plate off, but that's not how this works. You got to be smarter than the piece. So whatever you do, don't take screws out of things that don't need to be taken out. Do notice that there are keyholes here. The round piece needs to go down, the hole needs to go down, and the slot needs to go up. That way when you put your bolts on it, it'll slide down into place. Okay, so while off camera, I drilled a hole and I shoved the anchor into it. Another thing you'll notice about this particular kit, that again, just by looking at things and being more intelligent than the piece that you're working on, there are two different types of screws here. A coarse thread with a point and a narrow small thread with no point. This leads me to believe that the ones with the point go into the anchors, and the ones without the point go into the box. So when you're aligning this, you need to align it to where, come on focus, align it to where the holes match up somewhere. And then and then you bolt the two down. Okay, so in my case, these cute little bolts that came with this don't actually fit through these holes. Go figure. So there was another bolt here, and I've used that to tie this down. There's another one on top. I'll put that in a minute. Okay, so now I have this one, and I still have to mark and drill and put that hole there. But we need to align it. So for that, I'm going to get a level. Alright, so you know, most people use a bubble level for things like this, but I happen to build hot rods and motorcycles for a living, so I have one of these fancy little dial ones that gives me an actual degree angle. I guess something else worth mentioning is that happens to be a stud right here, so I didn't need the anchor. White to white, black to black, and bare to bare. The bare one is on the backing or on the faceplate. Looks something like that. And you put the faceplate on. You gotta shove all the wires back inside and behind it. Then I have to go out to the garage, flip the breaker. The breaker is flipped. And look at that, it works. First time. It actually took me longer to record this video than it did to actually do the work. Alright, well, that's it. It's pretty easy. You really shouldn't do this if you don't feel comfortable with electrical stuff. You know, you really can die. So, don't die. Alright, subscribe. There will be more videos to come. Don't know what they'll be about. It'll always be about something different. So, okay, bye.